It was a Thursday evening at La Maison Italie, one of the most exclusive restaurants in Manhattan. The kind of place where the chandelier costs more than a car, and the menu has no prices because if you have to ask, you probably don't belong. At table 9 sat a group of 5 sharply dressed businesspeople, laughing too loudly over martinis and overpriced truffle risotto. At the head of the table sat Mrs. Nakamura, silent, composed, and clearly out of place. Her black kimono shimmered in the candlelight, delicately embroidered with gold cranes. Her hair was pulled back in a perfect bun, held by a single pearl pin. No one spoke to her directly. Mrs. Nakamura was a tech billionaire from Japan, flown in by the board of Zenith Capital to discuss a potential acquisition. The problem? None of the executives at the table spoke Japanese, and they had simply assumed she would speak English. She had smiled politely at the beginning of the dinner, but now, nearly an hour in, she remained quiet, her expression unreadable. "Just nod and laugh when we do," whispered Greg, one of the junior execs, trying to lighten the mood. "She's old school. Probably doesn't even expect to be part of the conversation." The others chuckled and returned to their drinks, not even trying to engage her. But Mrs. Nakamura was not clueless. She heard every word. She understood every word. She just chose silence. That's when Maya, a young waitress in her second month at the restaurant, approached with a tray of dessert wine. "Would you care for some sauternes, ma'am?" she asked, careful to be polite, careful not to interrupt the mood. Mrs. Nakamura looked up. Her gaze was calm but piercing. Then she asked softly, "Do you speak Japanese?" Maya froze, surprised. Her heart skipped for a second. Then she smiled gently. "Yes," she said. "A little." For the first time all night, Mrs. Nakamura's expression changed. She looked present, seen. A slight warmth crept into her eyes. At the table, Greg rolled his eyes and laughed. "What's she saying? Asking for green tea or something?" Maya ignored him and leaned in slightly toward Mrs. Nakamura. Mrs. Nakamura said quietly, "It seems no one here understands me." Maya gave a small nod, then translated for the table. "She says, none of you understand her." The laughter stopped. Mrs. Nakamura continued, calm and composed. "But I've understood everything." Maya looked around nervously, then repeated, "She says she's heard everything." Greg shifted uncomfortably in his chair. One of the other execs coughed. Then Mrs. Nakamura added, "Did you assume that because I was silent, I didn't understand?" Maya hesitated, then translated. A heavy silence fell over the table. Finally, Mrs. Nakamura, "He there. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to many of our hearts, the power of kindness and how it can transform our lives and the world around us. Have you ever noticed how a simple act of kindness can